In this episode of Consumer Times, we dive deep into BS 50001, ISO 50001, the international standard for energy management systems that's helping organizations slash energy costs, reduce carbon footprints, and achieve sustainability goals. Whether you are a business owner, facility manager, or just curious about how major companies are tackling energy efficiency, this comprehensive guide breaks down everything you need to know about implementing an effective energy management system. Hello and welcome back to Consumer Times, where we decode the standards and systems that shape our consumer world. Today, we're tackling a topic that's becoming increasingly critical for businesses worldwide: BS 50001, also known internationally as ISO 50001, the energy management standard that's helping organizations save millions while fighting climate change. Now, you might be wondering why we're talking about an industrial standard on a consumer-focused channel. Here's why it matters to you. Every product you buy, every service you use, every building you enter has an energy footprint. The companies implementing BS 50001 aren't just cutting their own costs, they're reducing environmental impact, which ultimately affects pricing, product quality, and our planet's future. Before we deep dive into the subject, understand what this powerful standard is all about. Please give your valuable comments, like, share and subscribe to motivate us and understand what this powerful standard is all about. BS 50001 is essentially a framework that helps organizations establish, implement, maintain, and improve an energy management system. Think of it as a comprehensive roadmap for how businesses should handle their energy consumption. It's not just about switching off lights when you leave a room, though that's certainly part of it. This standard takes a systematic, data-driven approach to energy management that transforms how organizations think about and use energy across all their operations. The standard was first published by the British Standards Institution, but it's based on ISO 50001, which means it has international recognition and compatibility. This global alignment is crucial because energy efficiency isn't just a local concern, it's a worldwide imperative. Climate change doesn't respect borders, and neither should our solutions to it. So what exactly does BS 50001 require? At its core, the standard follows the plan-do-check-act management cycle that many of you might recognize from other quality management systems. Organizations start by establishing an energy policy and setting objectives based on a thorough review of their current energy use. This isn't guesswork. Companies must conduct detailed energy audits, identify where energy is being consumed, spot inefficiencies, and determine significant areas of energy use that offer the biggest opportunities for improvement. Once they have this baseline understanding, organizations develop action plans with specific, measurable targets. These might include upgrading to energy-efficient equipment, optimizing heating and cooling systems, improving insulation, implementing smart building technologies, or redesigning processes to use less energy. The beauty of BS 50001 is that it doesn't prescribe specific solutions. Instead, it provides a flexible framework that organizations can adapt to their unique circumstances, whether they're a small manufacturing plant or a massive corporate campus. Implementation is where theory meets practice. Companies put their energy management plans into action, but here's where BS 50001 really shines. It emphasizes continuous monitoring and measurement. Organizations must track their energy consumption in real time, compare it against their targets, and identify deviations quickly. This data-driven approach means problems get spotted and addressed before they become expensive habits. It's like having a fitness tracker for your building or factory, constantly monitoring performance and alerting you when something's off track. The checking phase involves regular internal audits and management reviews. Are the energy-saving measures actually working? Are targets being met? What's working well, and what needs adjustment? This isn't a set it and forget it system. BS 5001 demands ongoing attention and refinement, which is exactly why it delivers results. Finally, the ACT phase closes the loop. Based on what was learned during monitoring and review, organizations make improvements to their energy management system. Maybe certain technologies didn't deliver expected savings, or perhaps new opportunities were discovered. The system evolves and improves over time, creating a culture of continuous energy optimization. Now let's talk about the benefits, because they're substantial. The most immediate and measurable benefit is cost reduction. Energy is often one of the largest operational expenses for businesses, and organizations implementing BS 5001 typically see energy cost reductions of 15 to 30% within the first few years. For a large organization, that can translate to millions in annual savings. These aren't theoretical numbers. Companies across industries, from manufacturing to hospitality to healthcare, have documented these kinds of savings. Beyond the financial benefits, there's the environmental impact. Reducing energy consumption directly translates to lower carbon emissions. As the world races toward net zero targets and governments tighten environmental regulations, having a robust energy management system isn't just good practice, it's becoming essential for business survival. Companies with BS 5001 certification are better positioned to meet regulatory requirements, win government contracts, and satisfy increasingly eco-conscious customers. There's also a competitive advantage. Certification demonstrates to customers, investors, and stakeholders that an organization takes sustainability seriously. In tender processes, BS 5001 certification can be a deciding factor. It shows commitment, competence, and credibility in managing one of the most critical operational aspects of modern business. Employee engagement is another often overlooked benefit. When organizations implement comprehensive energy management systems, they typically see increased awareness and participation from staff at all levels. People become more conscious of energy use, contribute ideas for improvement, and take pride in their organization's environmental responsibility. This cultural shift can have ripple effects far beyond energy savings. Who should consider BS 50001? Honestly, any organization with significant energy consumption, which is most businesses. Manufacturing facilities, data centers, hospitals, universities, hotels, retail chains, office buildings, and transportation companies are all excellent candidates. Even smaller organizations can benefit, though the formal certification process might be more appropriate for larger operations with dedicated resources. The certification process itself involves several steps. Organizations typically start with a gap analysis to understand where they currently stand versus standard requirements. Then comes the implementation phase, which can take anywhere from several months to a year or more, depending on organizational size and complexity. Once the system is operational and showing results, an accredited certification body conducts an audit. If the organization meets all requirements, certification is awarded. But remember, this isn't the end. Surveillance audits occur regularly to ensure ongoing compliance, and full recertification is required every 3 years. As we look toward the future, BS 5001 is becoming more relevant than ever. With energy prices volatile, climate concerns mounting, and sustainability expectations rising, smart energy management isn't optional anymore, it's essential. Organizations that embrace standards like BS 50001 today are positioning themselves for success tomorrow. So whether you are a business leader considering implementation, an employee curious about your company's sustainability efforts, or simply a consumer who wants to understand how businesses are addressing their environmental impact, BS 5001 represents a powerful tool in the fight against waste and climate change. It proves that environmental responsibility and business success aren't opposing forces, they're complementary goals that, when pursued systematically, benefit everyone. Thanks for watching Consumer Times. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with anyone interested in sustainability and business standards. What topics should we cover next? Let us know in the comments below.